Happy Friday the 13th, Barons.
Wow, you really didn't seem too happy to say that, Tori.
No, seriously, today has been the worst day. It was hectic trying to get into the parking lot, and do not even get me started on parking.
Yeah, traffic here at FV can be pretty rough if we don't go about it safely.
I don't know. Got any tips for me?
Not really, but you know who would have some tips? Nina from Supervision. Let's see what she has to say.
Hey Barons, my name is Nina, and here are some ideas to improve traffic conditions for both students and parents near campus. The morning traffic rush poses a safety hazard to students coming to school. To avoid congestion around campus, you can drop off at the Senior Center on Bouchard and Talbert so you can walk to school from there. Another option is to be dropped off at Valley Vista and walk over to campus from that point. On Bouchard, the easiest way to be dropped off is in the drop-off zone to make sure everything goes smoothly and efficiently. The neighborhood across from the school is a great way to avoid traffic and have a small walk onto campus. The church next to the school is another way to be quickly dropped off. Here are some significant dangers you need to look out for. It is extremely dangerous to exit your car while it's still in the lane. Being dropped off on the street rather than in the drop-off zone is really risky. Driving faster than 25 miles an hour poses a threat not only to yourself, but to the students around you. Illegal U-turns are extremely dangerous, especially near the bike lane. Also, remember to never open the door on the bike lane to let out students. Bicyclists should always remember to wear their helmets. So don't take this advice for granted, and together we can make everyone's lives a little easier. Stay safe, Barons.
The patients were isolated in the emergency department. All health emerged like something out of an apocalyptic movie. That's scary. SARS is back.
It was last year when we started to hear about the outbreak of coronavirus in Wuhan, China, one of the central Chinese cities. It was believed to have originated in a small seafood market where they served raw meat. Wuhan citizens quickly fell ill, and soon the virus began spreading to other parts of the world like Japan, Thailand, Australia, and in the US. In fact, the virus hits close to home, Orange County. The coronavirus is a new strain that had not been discovered before. Many of those who had caught the virus displayed similar symptoms of those of the flu. This includes a dry cough fever and breathing problems. However, more severe cases in which one develops pneumonia may bring people to the hospital. More than 89,000 cases have been confirmed in 60 countries since December 31st, with the vast majority, including of deaths in mainland China, of a little over 80,000. But in the US, 80 cases have been reported, with 6 reported cases resulting in death in Washington. Most of the reported cases show that the majority of victims are older people who end up in the hospital, usually over the age of 40. This is due to the underlying conditions such as other diseases, making them vulnerable to such a virus since their immune system is already weak. The current death rate caused by the coronavirus is 2%, which is relatively small. In fact, there are more than 10,000 people who have already died from the influenza this year. In comparison, the coronavirus isn't as lethal. There is a greater chance of contracting the flu than the coronavirus. However, much less is known about the coronavirus compared to the flu, so it's like a wild card in terms of how far it will spread and how many deaths it will cause. There aren't any vaccines because this is a new virus, but there are treatments for the symptoms. Antibiotics won't work as they only work against bacteria, and flu drugs won't work either as the flu virus is different from coronavirus. However, there are measures you can take to prevent catching the coronavirus. Contrary to popular beliefs, masks will not help. People without symptoms will receive little to no benefits from this, but by taking control over your everyday habits, such as hand washing and caring for your respiratory hygiene, you can combat the coronavirus. Because the coronavirus can be transmitted through close personal contact, wash your hands frequently. If you haven't washed your hands, don't put your hands anywhere near your eyes, nose, or your mouth. Try your best to cover coughs and sneezes. In addition, stay home if you're sick, since you could easily contribute to the spread of the coronavirus. We still don't know the basics about this new virus, and the CDC and the WHO are working hard to get more information and develop standardized treatment plans, but considering the circumstances, keeping yourself healthy is where your concerns should be put into, and is ultimately the best thing you can do at this time.
So, Tori, spring's coming up.
Yeah, and?
So that means that spring sports are starting soon, aren't they?
Why did nobody tell me that sooner? Now I have to edit voiceovers, record, and... You know what? I think I should... I'll be back.
Well, let's see if Tori gets those done in time.
On March 5th to the 7th, our Fountain Valley softball team played at Mojave High School's Tournament of Champions in Nevada. Our Lady Barons fought hard and in the end won one game. Come out and support our girls as they fight against Corona Del Mar at home on Thursday, March 19th. Our boys put up a fight against Corona Del Mar on Wednesday, March 4th, but unfortunately fell short 3-0 with close scores in each set. Key players were James Templin, Trey Perrazzo, and Kyler Wesley. Keep up the hard work, boys. Last week, our varsity boys tennis team played home games against Valencia and Irvine on March 4th and 5th. Our boys gave the two games their all and were able to defeat both teams and walk away victorious. Key players of the matches included Alan Ton, Benjamin Nguyen, and Kai Rodriguez. Color Guard's been training hard, and on March 7th they competed at Valencia High School with their performance titled You. Our varsity team gave it their all, and in the end they took home first place. Key performers include seniors Wilson Nguyen and Cass Strong. On Wednesday, March 11th, our track and field team competed against Corona Del Mar at home for our game of the week. The team gave it their all and competed very strongly against the Sea Kings. Key runners were Ethan Lamb, who placed first in the varsity boys 800 meter, senior Kyle Mace, who placed first in the varsity boys 1600, and sophomore Kaho Sichon, who placed first in the varsity girls 1600 and 3200. On Tuesday, March 10th, our Barron badminton team had their first home meet where they played against Edison High School. Although the matches were close and the players tried their best, the team did not defeat the Chargers this time. On Tuesday, March 3rd, our Barron Unified Volleyball team traveled to Edison High School to compete in the annual Unified Sports Tournament. The players fought hard throughout the day and ultimately finished in second place. Great work, Barons. We're proud of you.
9:15. And that concludes our graduation ceremonies. And begins your career at Honet Industries.
Inside the tram at all times. Mantenga sus manos siempre adentro del carril en todo momento.
Man, another rejection letter. I'll just take a nap, and when I wake up, it'll all go away. It'll be fine. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! No! Maybe journaling will help get my mind off things. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Alright, class. Go ahead and take out a sheet of paper for Fill the Bucket Friday. Today we are writing to be. Make sure when you're writing your compliments, you are writing specific comments based on character. Just write anything kind that can make her day.
You're so pretty, V. Always keep your head up and know that you're an important person, and if you need someone to talk to, just hit me up. I notice how hardworking you are, and I know you will do amazing things in your future. Also, your confidence inspires me.
Your smile is radiant and you light up the room. You're so chill and easy to talk to.
You were so much more helpful than you realize. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being so kind.
Miss Hunkle, I recently found my old Fill the Bucket notes, and it lit up my terrible day. Thank you for spreading kindness. Sincerely, V.
Don't forget, Barons, Springfest is March 20th. Come out to try some delicious food sold by your very own clubs. Admission is free with performances in the bowl. Can't wait to see you there.
Coronet applications are due Sunday, March 15th. To learn more, go to FEHS.com.
And now for our B4L winners.
Adam Mansour,
Brandon Gudarama,
Jackie Vu,
Gigi Kakawa,
Sky Voles,
Grace Merch,
Jacob Hackett,
Peter Grack,
Alyssa Fan,
Shane Hernandez.
Don't forget, tomorrow is Pi Day, Barons. To celebrate, pie your favorite math teachers for $1 today at lunch.
Looking for more ways to be involved in the student body? Join ASB. Applications are due April 3rd. Go to baronactivities.com for more information.
BBN apps are due April 29th, so keep working on your creative supplements. For more information, go to baronnews.com.
And that's a wrap on episode 13. See you next episode, Barons.
Period.